And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double. So stepping in, Hunter Pence. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The runner in scoring position with none out. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Walker will put this one away for route number 1. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gutierrez posts under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the boys in blue. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Center fielder Franklin Gutierrez.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1 pitch coming to Gutierrez. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. Ozuna rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder Mookie Betts.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And he's safe. Here's Corey Seager. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Stubbs is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Here's Kendrys Morales trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 7, Melvin Upton
Into
Jr.
the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Drew Stubbs. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
The pitcher, number 40,
now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Neil Walker. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pence is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's too high, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Tomlinson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. One down.
The catcher,
one away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gutierrez is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman,
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Rich Hill. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Rich Hill.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Upton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Gutierrez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belt, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And it's full now, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Misses, ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Drew Stubbs now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Madison
digging in to try it again. Madison Bumgarner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Eduardo Nunez.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Now batting, Kendrys Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Neil Walker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He'll get it into second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Yimi Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here. 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Bob tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gutierrez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Kike Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kike Hernandez.
Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. This is foul for the first strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Stepping in, Yimi Garcia. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bumgarner sets. Here it is on 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
3-0 now. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Brandon Crawford goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Kelby Tomlinson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Soft liner towards center, and this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Melvin Upton Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does. I like how he's pitching. He chased that pitch 0-1. Well, go right back up there again. He went back up there 0-2. He laid off it. That's okay. Now you go see if you can get him out another way. I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Center fielder number 16.
Ready once again, Drew Stubbs. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball in the first.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Tomlinson has it on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Long throw in time, and he made that look easy as the side is. Striding in once again, Madison Bumgarner. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A pause and the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. It was a fly out for him. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Chris Hatcher.
Number 41. Chris Hatcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morales has room in foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Nunez is the second out in the 7th inning. Hunter Pence stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher,
stepping into the
41.
box. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip. Trace Thompson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Bumgarner into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pence sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Adam Liberatore has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
36. Adam
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
For the Giants, the catcher, number 28. Buster
Now
Posey.
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
The first baseman.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez on the move. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And here's Franklin Gutierrez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Center fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a rather easy first out. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Kendrys Morales. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide, 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this. At bat. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
So it was a swinging strike. Strike 3. Kelby Tomlinson becomes the first out of the inning. Denard Span will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Drew Stubbs now. A hit and 2 official trips to the plate to this. Point in the ball game. Joe Pennick will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Betts over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this and you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
Score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.